Hello YouTube, I'm Armoury Reviews 1, or Tom, and today we have a Transformers review. Now, this is quite a new one, just going against my normal not doing anything current. But here we have Transformers Generations Voyager class Blitzwing. And before I get onto that, I will, because I have it with me at the moment, quickly just show you the box. I quite like them, they look quite cool. They have the IDW style artwork, photos on the side, the weird cutaway, the back with all that stuff for the 30th anniversary, Springer, and there's a logo. So onto the toy. I'm going to do a bit different. Normally I go from vehicle to robot, I think. Yeah, I think I do that. But today I'm going to do robot first because there are two vehicle modes. So yeah, this is Blitzwing in robot mode. Very, very G1 as well as IDW styled. Just give you a quick look at him. I like the gun at the back. They didn't have to do that because I mean you can angle it down. Yeah, getting sort of rude. You can mess about with this. I think PR showed a version where you can get it so that you can do that sort of thing to get it pointing down. I like it up because that is how it looked in the cartoon. So yeah, I will say in this mode the articulation is quite good. Have forward and back, have a really, really nice out joint twist there. Knee joint bends at the back, but I don't really care. Then you've got a ball joint at the top of the foot, and you can also angle those. In here, in the oh god, something's gone wrong. That's gone very wrong. You have rotation in the head, like that. Your shoulders, they do that. PR did have a way to fix this, but it doesn't work for me. Although, if you take this bar here, and you slide that in, which you're not meant to do, it does make it a little bit more secure. Not by much, but you can get it so you can move it. That's the only fix I've found. But yeah, so you have a movement there, really, really stiff movement out. It's ridiculously stiff. Then you have a 90-degree bicep, elbow, bicep swivel, and the wrists do swivel. So yeah, for a shelf, this looks really, really good. I'll take those out. But to play with, nah, unless you're just transforming it, which I quite enjoy transforming this to and fro, not very good. I will say the purple looks very nice, and so does the tan, sort of camo colour. The yellow doesn't really fit, but they did have that. I'll show you his sword. That looks very, very nice, very detailed. Does have port on here and there to plug it into things. There's his gun, quite a nice looking, just G1 styled gun, quite simple. Ports on the side so you can plug it into things. Although this isn't long enough really, it does clip in, but only just. What you're going to do. So yeah, looks very good. I do like it. You can fold those around the back and whatever you want to do. So I think we'll go to tank mode first, because my favourite, even though it is the worst mode really, is the plane mode. So you just want to take this and just clip it back just so you get out of the way of it. Now, yeah, you want to push the head down, and it's not meant to click into place. even though it sometimes does. Right, then you want to fold the nose cone up, but it's best to fold it at this one first. If you can, it's quite difficult to do. And I can't show this on camera very well, because I can barely do it while not having the camera on it. So, okay, right here, you want to push the tab there in, as well as the sides here, because there are two tabs there. You don't want to lift it up, I was just doing that to show you. It doesn't stay in very well at all, because it's soft rubber, or soft plastic. It's not very good. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, we'll sort the arms out. You want to bring this back and forward until it clicks into place, like that. Next, you want to take your arm, and you want to just fold it up, like that. You'll find all the hinges basically fold up together. In, without doing that. Then what you want to do is you want to take this arm piece, fold that over the wrist, over the hand, sorry. You want to take your wrist, your arm, the bicep, or the elbow, move it like that. Then you want to fold it at this joint here, like that, until it comes forward. Then it just plugs in. It's quite awkward to show. Tab there, plugs in, just like that. Same the other side, so you want to go forward and up, in, fold it over. Also, it's a good idea to just press down this joint here to get rid of all the tension. There you have the turret done. Now what you want to do is plug the damn nose cone back in. And you want to pull the legs out of the hips. Fold the feet up. I like to fold this out. And you want to take this, so sort of that is angling down, and spin until the tracks are facing down. Next you want to pull this out a little bit, but not all the way because it clicks, it's a bit annoying. You want to take the tracks, and don't just put it down to there, it does go further. It actually clicks out on a second rail, which you can see. Oh, you can't see. Yeah, whatever. It clicks out a long way further than most people say. The inside, you just want to push with your thumb that down, fold it back up and tab it into the front, and then you want to move this up just so it sits level, like that. It should just click in, and fold the wing in. So same with the other side. Out, click, twist all that around, out a bit, pull that down, track out, plug into place, click, down. So there are the treads done, but now you want to bring these round like that. Then you want to go down here and you want to pull these bits out, which is something a lot of people do miss. And then when you go to plug the legs in, you'll pull them out. So this is an awkward bit, I'm going to have to get in really close to this. This tab here needs to go into this slot here. But you want to also do it so that this tab here goes into a hole on here. So the best way to do it is to sort of twist it in a bit. So you want to get that in first and then plug the one down here in. So you want to, it's really hard to show on the camera, I'll try. So you want to get that tab in to there first. probably a good idea if you get that out of the way actually. So you just want to hook it in like that, then plug the torso in, and make sure that front bit is tabbed in, and that stays pretty firmly. So with that, so just do it on the other side, or just do it quite quickly. And there you have the tank mode. Now, with these all plugged in, it does stay pretty well. The vehicle modes are a lot more playable than the robot modes, just because everything stays together a lot better. Also, these are quite important because they distract from the weird sort of bit there, and they fill it in and just make it look a lot better. So you have your cannon, which I'm not going to fire out my camera, but if you pull it back, fires quite a generic looking missile. But the thing I quite like playability wise is that, like a real cannon, you can go as real cannons, when they fire, they go, they retract back, taking the recoil, and then, which is quite good. Also, the inside of the barrel is detailed with the rifling lines, which is nice. So that's that mode. And one thing I did see PR showed, which was quite cool, is if you turn this around and you bring these up, you can get a somewhat convincing War for Cybertron look. You can even bring these up. Yeah, that looks cool. So yes, now we get onto my favourite mode, which you can start by opening those up. You want to unpeg these and just bring off to the side a little bit, just to give you a bit of room to play with. It might be also an idea to just twist them out. Next, you want to take this and unpeg it, put it straight up again to get it out of the way. Now, it would be a good idea to, you want to plug those bits, fold those bits back in, and unplug the legs. Why not? Just get it all into a mess, fold them right out. Yeah, I like to do this bit first. You want to just take this, move it up, plug it in. Everything will peg into place quite easily, except for the nose cone, which won't. Now I'm going to take this, and it just folds up underneath quite easily. Should go flat. So now you want to take these back up, but you want to twist them so they face down, and again in the same place they will plug back in. Quite nicely actually. I hear some people have been having problems with these, but they plug in pretty well for me, so I don't know the problem. So yeah, and there's the top done. Next, for the legs, you want to obviously fold them back out. You want it so the wing is facing outwards, so you just want to... Right, first you want to take the tread down, fold it in, for the wing out completely, till it clicks, then that in as far as it goes, then fold the wing out. Oh, and then one last thing, fold that foot so that you can get the wing straight out. There you have one side of the wing. Next we'll do the other. Wing out, tread in, there we go. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to push in the hips, and these work the same way. There's a little tab that you have to plug in, which you can see right there, and there's a tab at the bottom as well, but it's really hard to show, so I'm just going to do it. But you do it in the exact same way as you do for the tank, except that it's a lot harder to see everything that's happening. There we go. All in. Now you just want to straighten everything out. Now I do quite like this. You can have the wings like that, or behind them. Actually, have it all the way out would be a good thing. Behind them there are these little things that just extend the wing a bit, which I quite like. Just make them a little bit bigger. Just these little tabs on the back. They don't really peg into place, but they do stop. And there you go. Just makes the wings a bit bigger. I appreciate that. So you want to plug the nose cone in again, which is a horrible thing. It truly is really bad. So there you have the plane mode. There are a few things you can do. I like these. I think they look a bit like jet fiery boosters sort of thing, which I really like. But if you don't like the gap, the sword does plug into the top backwards. Just goes out quite nicely. Oh, also on the back there are some tabs which tab this bit into this bit, which just help hold everything together a bit more solidly. So that fills that in. Looks alright. One thing you can do is you can open up the feet to look like boosters. They do have some detailing in them to make them look like that. I think it's fine like that, so yeah. These are on ball joints. You can angle these however you want. You can angle them completely up, whatever you want. You can angle these obviously. I really like this jet mode, probably just because I really like jets. I didn't give a size comparison of this in World mode. I will do that in the spring review, because I do have that. Oh, I didn't show something. In tank mode, what does look quite cool is if you take this one of the side pegs, and you plug it into the side of the turret, like that, does look really cool. But whatever. The cool thing is you can plug it in up there, which I don't really like, or you can plug it in with the same peg into the peg there on the top of the turret, which knocks the camera. And have that, which looks awesome. Obviously it can't land like this, but you do have this like air to ground machine gun, which looks awesome. One other thing that is really cool, that's just a nod to the G1, is you can take the gun and you can aim it forward. It doesn't go directly forward though, sadly, but you can get it to go pretty straight. There you have a massive air-to-ground cannon, which you can fire, obviously, do so. But it's just, you know, with the G1 toy obviously had the tank turret on it, so it's cool to have that. Plug that back into place. I'll tell you what, I do have a toy here to compare it with. Here is Blitzwing with Ultra Class Power Glide. Ultra is significantly bigger, but this is still a good size. I really like the size of these. They're good because a deluxe feels quite small. Okay, this doesn't. It feels the right size. It's small enough to be able to play with quite easily without, you know, having a ton of stuff to try and work with. But it's big enough, you know, to be significant, which is quite good. Quite like it. So yeah, that is Transformers Generations Blitzwing He's awesome. I recommend him to anyone who loves planes, because I really like the plane mode. Tanks, because there aren't that many extremely good tank modes. I really like his. Blitzwing, triple changers, which is everyone, of course. Because triple changers are the best Transformers. Case and point. So yes, that is Blitzwing. I'll be reviewing Springer soon. Be looking forward to my almost completely bare comic cache this weekend, because there's not much out on a week 4. So thank you for watching. I have been Armoury Reviews 1, or Tom. See ya on Sunday.